Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go! '43 is the mic. Let's go. Tie that left, tie that left. Hey. We got three. Three down.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. There he goes, right side. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Lock now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerome Baker coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, high 7.
3 bud. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
To try again after the sack. Lock. And the pressure gets to him again. Jerome Baker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 55, Mike. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Watch the end. Kill.
Look at me. Door. Hey, Echo.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Now Balaj. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it with Balaj. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 4th down, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Graham. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
40. 180! 43's the mic. Here we go, G. Here I come. Here I come.
To throw again. Fitzpatrick sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Five.
55. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
5.
On second and 11 now.
Here we go.
And his throw is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
61, matchbox, Mike.
55 at the body. Let's go, D. Mike, 55. Right there.
Yeah. Hey, seam 6. Get it.
Here we go on 4th down with Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Great.
55. Check 55. Mike.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46.
Hey, exit.
55, Mike, 55. Let's go, D. Mike 55, Mike 55. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike 55, Mike 55. Not here.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 55.
Shoot.
On first down, Rock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Let's go, interception, baby.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Regular.
Watch the safety creep. Kill.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, Marco.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lock. Big hold to the 30. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Set up. 8, read.
55, Mike. Watch the run.
Hey, Charlie.
55, Mike, 55.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Set up.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 55.
Throwing on first down is Lock. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
You got nothing.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Check.
6-6. Bullet high. Smoke.
Throwing on second and long. Lock. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And again this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of one there. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on fourth down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
55. Here we go.
Hey, Zoo.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Go.
Watch one. Mike 55.
Hey, my 7.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Ready? 30 base.
You won't see me in your nightmares, son.
Hey.
See me in your nightmares.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
5.
Locked down on first down. He's going to sling this deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, let's get that ball.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 55.
Big grip.
On first and 10, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Ready, set.
55. Check 55. Mike.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Hey, Haywood.
55 is Mike. 55. Cut. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Snap.
Lock to throw on second down. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I know he ain't got it.
Go, go.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Here we go. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike.
Bring it.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's that. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll try and run forward with Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Hey, team 6.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
49.
They'll go for it. It's locked.
Just like that.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Spencer. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
49 to Mike.
Hey, exit.
Get your swerve on. 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Here we go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
On 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant, 35 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will shave one more off this lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
43 is the Mike. Take 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
On 4th down, they snap it to Fitzpatrick. And here is Greg Grant. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
You.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The pass there complete to Sutton, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, wahoo!
49, guys. Mike, 49. Silver.
From the gun, it's Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Spencer. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Bravo!
49 to Mike. Watch 49. I don't think you got it, son. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go.
Fire!
Throwing on first down. Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Strong.
The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. To throw is Fitzpatrick. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, check Mike. Watch it.
Get it.
Here's Locke. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. 23 yards on the play.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, They're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Smith.
Here's Locke to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it's 3rd and goal. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos come into that lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is... And got his man complete! 20, 10, 5, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 79 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And they got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Let's go now. 30 base.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Ready? Mike 55.
Let's go.
Clock now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Grant. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Now Fitzpatrick. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Hey, high 7.
Lucky.
Topper. Orbit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They look to throw. It's locked. And now here's another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for two, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
And my goodness, another interception. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, 53 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
What we got?
Big grip.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Locke. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
49's the mic. Push him back. Push him back. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Fitzpatrick here to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do.
3 down. They're going to 88. They're going to 88.
Strong.
3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's